between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. Where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will start this game off. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Motion from the offense. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bulldogs are flying down the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And a big return after the INT.
Gosh.
Set up the offense for this possession.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Knight. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game, in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We're ready
so if you're all right,
to look at this Bulldog offense.
Ellie.
The last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No,
You want to order pizza?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, just plain pizza.
Who's up there?
Sophie and Ellie.
No, someone's upstairs.
Sophie and
I
Ellie.
called for both of them.
Oh, they were just getting waters.
Okay.
But, yeah,
so
if you
you
want to
from
order
where?
like a pizza and fries,
From where?
from Diana's or wherever.
I don't know. They have a preference or no?
No, just plain pizza.
Okay. What?
I said I didn't see it in
What? Yeah, open the door. Come down here.
finish drives, especially in this game, if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. The give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
Defensively on third and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let him throw the football. Make him throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling.
Oh,
There's
fuck.
traffic picked off. Smashes ahead. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control
It's
your
unlocked.
body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Pull it out.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Why? It's been
Use the play
it's
fake
been
down
locked the
the
entire
throw.
time.
That one never had a chance.
All
Incomplete.
right, I need to get shoes. Close the door. Like, and this is
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone.
It's not collapsing, is it? Give it a little bit.
To the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Wide out in motion. Got the quick completion. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Fucking kidding me?
Interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. We saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Handoff to the lone back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Georgia lining up to punt it away. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. A sack ends the drive for this O, and the punting unit is now on the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get it driving.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the incompletion, looking at second down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
What?
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. On the ground with the counter. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
That's a really good job on the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flipping forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but he didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Setting up the screen. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was payback.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
take them off just so you don't. The opening is over on the side here. Let me turn it. It's very messy down here. This is Jeff's space. All right, be careful. Let Dylan get in. And then let Evan get in. Yeah, so it's probably dirty because Jeff doesn't clean it. It's very dirty. Oh, you guys okay? Everybody else? You don't want to jump? Okay. Okay. All right, you guys can. Here, I'll bring this over here. And when you guys stay on this side of the room, okay? Over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Dylan, you lost this and I found it. You lost it last time. What? This. And I found it. When?
Oh, let me see it so we don't lose it again.
I found it.
Yeah, thank you.
It was over here. My dad said you did.
No, I think I said you guys lost it when you guys were playing down here last.
No, Daddy said Dylan.
I don't think so.
That's what Daddy said.
All right.
Oh, I want to play Daddy's game.
No.
I just looked in the mirror and this sunburn right here.
Right.
Oh, this is
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Can you come with this Gabby doll?
Oh yeah. Does he want to bring it down here? Yeah. Totally. What are you doing?
Evan's gonna play with this. He's been waiting to play with this.
There you guys go.
We got himself a little fridge down here.
Yeah. Jeff's office is down here, so he's usually the one down
Oh,
here.
he sits right over there?
It's like right near the bathroom. That's like a bedroom. That's his office. Yeah. This sits like the whole store. Yeah, here I'll show you. We were talking about like blowing this wall out. It's like we don't need this big of a storage closet.
This is my Roblox. I play Roblox.
As your kid, I know they grow. Dylan, Fabi's here too. When she gets a direction, that will too. Come on. Now she's watching. Okay. Come on. Want to see the office?
Oh yeah. Take that. You alright? Yeah, so that's like our 5th bedroom. Like they consider that like a bedroom.
Like, does this turn into like?
I don't think so. I think that's just a regular. One day I think we. Oh, be careful. Not really. Like my mom when she stays over and but we have like my office is like our spare bedroom.
Every time
Yeah.
I play,
Usually.
Hey, let me come in there with you.
And then this is our, and it's like we don't have an excuse, but this is like our workout room.
What's our workout?
You know, like if Sophie was older and she was kind of like trying to save money and whatever, and like transition,
Right. Right.
to kind of
Well,
come in
that's
here
what,
and have her own
so
space.
that's to say the people who lived here redid, like, the basement wall and finished, and they redid the basement. That's where they put like the fold out and that, because they wanted it to be like kind of like an, just no like kitchen.
Right. You could do it.
What, why? Why, what did she say to me?
Dylan, get out of the
You
way.
want
Let
that?
them play nice.
What do you want?
Dylan, what he's been trying to play with this, so you need to know.
Here, let me turn it on. Ellie, you do have to share this, right? Hey, Daddy. Yeah, we don't have it in there.
No, Dylan, I don't want it to topple over.
That's when. We won that at, so they did the offer talk. Yeah. And it was like, guess the amount of, and then, yeah, when we buy it, like, I was, so they gave us like a free month and that's awesome. Sophie, stay down here, honey. They've been like alley catching. Oh yeah. Do you see the movie? There's like a movie coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna take them.
And then there's a show on there that's like, it's called True on Netflix.
Yeah.
They have a lot
Wow.
of
It's good. You what? Yeah. I know.
You can take it when she's done, Emma. Go play. Oh, good job. No, there's no gumballs.
No gumballs.
How do you want to jump?
I know that's like down here. Like, it's just so not like kid proof with like the
Yeah.
stuff. Sophie, no. Sophie, no, that's perfect. What was that? Oh, I love character. I love that.
It's coming soon, right?
The feet are off limits. Off limits. I'm gonna have to go put shoes on.
Dylan.
So, get away. Sophie. I'm like joking, but seriously, I don't like my feet tickled or touched.
Chill.
Hey, hey. Okay.
Bring it down, Dylan.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the only thing, so you can hang on me. You want it off, so out? Oh, yeah.
There was something to say. We, so, I didn't do all the landscaping. He just was like, he was like doing it. He was like, I'm done. So it's our mom ran and so they just like, I'll bring my mom and we'll get a baby. So, yeah. But there's definitely lots of babysitter. So we did. And he texted me like the other day, was like, hey, it's your parents. My parents aren't alive. And that's my brother. They're big. So he was like, let's watch together. I'm like, I just moved. Because you already invited your mom. Over for us. Right. It's really fun. Right. So, in context, he said, who's on this part?
I know, that's how I feel. So, her and David, you know,
biscuits. So yeah. Oh, I guess maybe I should tell them to see if it's connected.
Maybe well, right? And then I leave that's how I feel like a person. I know. That's exactly
Great stinger, Al.
Thanks.
Love it.
Yeah.
I was looking at my calendar for the week. So many weeks, literally. That's the only thing else. What are you guys doing? I'm like, I don't know.
It's so funny she mentioned.
I don't understand.
Right. Well, it's so funny she mentioned Saturday. Like, well, I feel like we would plan for the food on Friday.
Yeah.
And then we have, I thought we were having friends of ours and members at like the Trump Country Club down in New Jersey. I thought we were going Saturday, but we were going Sunday. He's all Thanksgiving. Friends and he has 2 boys. We're going to the pool. We're doing that Sunday. I thought it was Saturday, so I'm like, actually, we're free Saturday and Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
My friend Megan, who used to live here, which lives past down, she's all over off college. She's like, oh, what are you guys doing? Stay down here, buddy. Wait, shut up. Tell me what you're doing. We're not going up right now. We'll go up another day. Come on down.
We can go up if I mean, they can always get up here.
Still, grab your waters over there.
I'll grab them. Yeah, I'll grab the shoes and stuff.
Still, fine. You can help clean up.
Oh, don't even worry. Don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Do not bother. This is Jeff's face. He needs to clean.
I'll just put this back on the
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you can leave it down here. I just put on here because like Ellie sometimes wants it up and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, Ellie, go ahead up. You can lock the door, okay? I have them. Yep. Yep. Good. What? What up, buddy?
Up, we got your shoes. We got your shoes. Come on. Go.
wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here comes the offense on first down. At the 35, he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is picked off. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can back the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? Pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third down, going up top. He's going to run it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. He fires it out to the right. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him down after he makes a catch.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense. Desperate to get a stop. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one,